Now we're going to conduct the round-robin draw. All players are ranked according to the world ranking in descending order. The top 8 seeds are distributed into 8 groups according to seeded positions. Using the modified snake system and drawing 4 players at the same time, the next ranked players are drawn into Group E, Group F, Group G, and Group H. Since 2 Korea players are positioned in the last 4 groups, we choose to draw Korea 3 first, who can only go to Group E or H. Korea 3 goes to Group E. For the remaining 3 players, there is no possibility for them to be drawn into groups whose players are from the same association, so they can be drawn at the same time. Chinese player goes to Group G. German player, Group H. And Denmark, Group F. Likewise, the referee conducts the draw for the next 4 players who will be drawn into groups A, B, C, or D. Keep drawing according to the same rules. The draw is completed and the referee is obliged to check the result. Make sure every player is positioned, guaranteeing players from the same association are not in the same group. Now conduct the second stage draw by using cards. The big screen has listed players entering the second stage who are the winner and runner-up of each group. First, draw the 8 winners in the same way the draw was done for seeded players. Winner of Group A is considered the first seed and directly goes to position 1. Winner of Group B is considered the second seed and directly goes to position 16. Winners of Group C and D are considered equal 3 seeds. Since Chinese player Xu Xin is in the top half, the second Chinese player can only go to the bottom half, position number 9. And so Chinese Taipei goes to position number 8. The winner of Group E is drawn into position 5. Since one Korea player has taken a position in the top half, the winner of Group F, the second Korea player, must go to position 12 or 13 of the bottom half. In this case, Korea 2 is drawn to position 12. Now, draw 4 winners of groups G and H at the same time because they meet the principle of ranking by association. Denmark 1 of Group H draws to position 13. Korea player of Group G goes to position 4. The next step is to make the draw for 8 runners-up. First, separate them into different halves according to the positions taken by winners of the same group, making sure players from the same group will not be drawn into the same half. Then, draw the players of the top half, making sure players are drawn into positions and meet the principle of seeding by association. First, draw a Chinese player in this case. Since Xu Xin is in the first quarter, Chinese player can only go to position 6 or 7 of the second quarter. The result here is Chinese player goes to position 6. Next comes Chinese Taipei. For the same reason as the Chinese player, Chuan Chiyuan is in the second quarter, which means Chinese Taipei too must go to position 2 or 3 of the first quarter. The result is position 2 in this draw. For France and Sweden players, France goes to position 7, and Sweden position 3. In the bottom half, also consider Chinese player at the start. Since Zhang Jike is in the third quarter, thus the Chinese player can only go to position 14 or 15 of the fourth quarter. The result here is position 14. The next is a German player. Since Ocharev is in the fourth quarter, this German player can only go to position 10 or 11 of the third quarter. In this case, Germany too goes to position 11. Finally, draw French player and Swedish player at the same time. The result is Swedish player position 15 and French player number 10. After the draw is completed, the referee shall check the results one by one, making sure players from the same association are placed according to the principle of seeding by association, and the players from the same group are not in the same half. The deputy referee shall take photos of the result. Now, we will introduce how to make the draw for lucky losers with cards. During the competition, there are various situations where players walk away or can't play, which allows a draw for one or more lucky losers from players who didn't make it to the second stage. In this case, we need to draw one lucky loser from players who finished in third place in the robin stage to enter the second stage. This lucky loser will directly go to position 2. Thus, whichever player gets the card of position 2 shall be the lucky loser. Put all cards on the table. Representatives put the name card to match the cards on the table. The referee shall demonstrate the result one by one. Finally, a French player gets the chance to enter the second stage as a lucky loser.